All right, Nerdcastle. So you know how like in the last episode I was running from wolves? They got me after the cut, and we've been captured by bandits. That's pretty much all you need to know is that we have been captured by bandits. This is not a good thing. This is a very, very bad thing. But we have a beat stick, which is a good thing. And we have like, do I have like any, so I don't have any healing items right now. No healing items available. I could eat some raw meat and take a risk with that, but I don't know if that's a good idea. So we need to escape from bandit hell over here. So I'm going to kind of like look around. Hey, there's a trash pile over here. Maybe we'll find something good in it. Anything in the trash pile? Hey, there's a worker's hood and some shoes. Yeah, let me get the jerky and let me get the hood. And then will this heal me? Come on. Please tell me that's got a healing component to it. It does. Okay. So it's going to take us a little while to get our HP back. Nothing happens quickly in this game. But we're in a position right now. I think I know this fort. I've cleared this. So I've been playing this game a lot on Twitch. I'm about 20 hours into it on Twitch. And I think I know where we are. I think. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure I know where we are. And so I think if we're careful, we should be able to escape from here. Oh, that dude I think saw us. I think he saw us. Yeah, that guy with the knife. Okay. I wonder if I can just like run out the front gate. I wonder if that's possible. Let's kind of like sneak around for a minute here. Our HP is not good enough to be getting in any fights at the moment, but we need to recover our gear. I think I know where my gear is inside this place as well. Every single time you get captured or taken by bandits or ghosts or whatever else captures you, they should put all of your loot inside of a chest. Oh, he's coming in here. That's not good. Oh, he's looking for us. As long as he doesn't come in here, I think we should be okay. I'd fight him. If I was at full health, I'd definitely fight him. But I'm not at full health right now. So this is kind of a situation where I think we need to hang tight and like wait for him to reset and go back where he's supposed to be going to. He's got like a little twitchy stuttery thing going on right now. But I don't know. This is sketchy. This is real sketchy. If you're wondering what the red mist that's coming out of me, I'm not bleeding. That's actually a pain effect. That means I'm in severe pain right now and it's breaking my concentration and messing with me. I mean, honestly, we don't even really need to get our stuff back. We weren't that far into the game, but we do need to pay off that debt before too long. And if we don't pay off that debt, we're going to have problems. I don't think he's leaving. Oh, this is going to be mega sketchy. All right, this fight is probably not going to work. All right. Let's see if we can fight this guy. If we can take him, we'll be okay. But I can't let him land any hits on me. He lands any hits and we got problems. Yeah, exactly. Like that hit right there. Oh, we're in such bad shape. Oh, he took us out. I couldn't get my block up fast enough. So maybe it just takes us back to the jail cell? I don't know exactly what's going to happen right now. We're in really, really bad shape, though. You force your eyes open and find yourself in a cart with prisoners and corpses bouncing along the road. A corpse hanging from a gibbet passes your vision. As unconsciousness takes you, you know that you've been taken prisoner by the Montcalm tribe. Oh, yeah, so they just kept us here. All right. Well, kind of is what it is. All I can really do is thank them for leaving the stuff on the ground so that I can use it. It repositioned everybody. It's like, let me see what I can do here. I don't see any bad guys on this side. I know where my loot is. We just got to sneak out of here. But what I love about this game is when you die, you don't actually die. Like, there's like 100 different events that happen when you get knocked out, depending on where you are in the world. And regardless, like, you've got to work your way out of it. And so you kind of develop these little adventures along the way that I think are pretty sweet. We could have won that fight. It's just my HP is so low that there's, like, no room for error. We definitely could have won that fight, though. Okay, so there's a dude with a spear right there. My stuff, I think, is inside these chests over here. And I've just got to get it. And if I can get my stuff, I think we can sneak out the back gate and be home free, I think. Oh, I got to go in from the front. Okay, I thought I could go into the back. Hopefully he doesn't have line of sight over here. Oh, he does. So our stuff is not inside of there. I'm going to grab that. There we go. Get all of our stuff. Oh, we're overweight. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So I got to drop some stuff. Oh, dude, we're way overweight. I may have to ditch the pack. Yep, definitely gonna have to ditch the pack. Run. Run for it. We'll come back. I'll see you later, Loot. I'll see you later. I'll come back for you. Never forget that I love you, Loot. Never forget. Our stuff will stay there, by the way. So we don't have too much to worry about, but it's gonna be a bit of an adventure recovering these things. Well, we made it out. On the plus side, what did I manage to maintain? Yeah, I didn't maintain much. Got tattered boots. We did get a really nice mace, though. That's a pretty good weapon. If we can make ourselves a shield, we'll probably be all right. The lack of a backpack sort of hurts us. Like, I would like to get my backpack back, but I was hoping he wouldn't see me through the window, and then when we were overweight, when we picked up all of our stuff. That's pretty much what hosed us. We've got to make a lot of money in a short amount of time. We've got to figure out how it is we plan on doing that. Oh, there's a bunch of bandits over here. Yikes. Okay, we're going to have to go out this way. Not going to be a whole lot of options on that front. We may lose the house. I know a quick and dirty way that we can save the house, but it's going to be a close call depending on how much time we've spent being captured. So we got to do this by day 6. What day is it? It's day 3. We've still got 3 days left. This is probably still achievable, but we're going to have to believe like extra hard if we want this to happen. Let's grab gaberries. I don't actually want the gaberries. What I want is there's these bugs that come off of the bushes. They're worth 4 silver apiece, and we need money to help us recover before too long. I know where we are on the map right now, having played the game a whole bunch. Probably more than any reasonable adult should be playing a video game. I've been playing this game. I've been playing this game like a ridiculous metric ass ton. And we're going to have to sleep before too long because we've taken so much damage that our HP has been knocked back to a super low minimum. But what we need to do is we need to go all the way around the edges. You see where that bridge is way over there in the distance? We got to go up the road and reconnect to that if we want to get out of here in kind of an acceptable way. So let's go ahead and roll on out. I think things are going to be all right. We just got to take it slow, one step at a time. Is this a hollowed out log right here? It is. So there's a machete right there. There's workers' boots. Those are pretty good. I'll take pretty much all this stuff, actually. I'll take more or less everything from right here. We're going to put on these workers' boots because they're better than what we have right now. I guess kind of. Not really. We've also got ocean fricassee right there that we can use. With the machete and some of this other stuff, we may be able to bounce back as far as our survival goes. But we're going to be trying to avoid fighting anything along the way. One more gaberry right there. This bird, I don't really want to fight you, so I'm just going to run right past you and hope that you kind of give me clearance. We've got banditos over there blocking the road. We're going to figure out a way to get past them. Maybe this will lead to a better spot? I don't know. Let's try, though. Anything up here? Oh, there's a treasure chest. Anything good inside of it? Pray tell. Pressure plate traps, some bullets, some spikes. I'll take them. We're going to be overweight, though, which is going to slow our running speed. And if the enemy decides to come after us, that's going to be a problem if we can't ditch them. But I need, like, sellable items. I need things I can get rid of when I get back to town so that I can buy another water skin. I can drink some water. We can get ourselves kind of refitted back up. I think it's going to be okay, though. So let's head back to town. So the walls of town are beckoning us right now. We're in okay shape. We made it. That was a rough adventure. We got captured by bandits. We escaped, got whooped, got put back inside the cell. Like, if I could just go back there with a little bit better gear, I think we'll be okay. I'm not that worried about it. Like, if we can get back in there, like, with full health, all we have to do is take out the guy in the back with the spear, and we should be good. It shouldn't be a problem. And I think I can out-parry him and take care of the problem. And so if we can get him, that'll give us access to our loot so we can get on out of here. But for now, let's get back into town. We're going to rest, relax for a minute, get our HP back up to full, and then we're going to consider sort of the merits of getting our house back, which I think is the most important thing that we have to do next. We have to get our house, so we got to go do a favor for somebody real fast, which is going to be pretty easy, actually. It's not that difficult. I know what we're doing, so it should be something we can whip out pretty fast, I hope. Now, let's go ahead and sell the extra stuff that we have on us right now to give us some seed cash.
Greetings,
So we'll
friend.
talk to this guy, and we've got this stuff right here. You can have both of them. You can have all of those as well, and you can have all of the bullets, even though there's only one. The machete's another $5. We've got an alchemy kit, which I don't know if I want to carry around with me right now, or if I would rather get some cash. $36 would get us back on our feet, in my opinion. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of want to keep the alchemy kit because those actually are kind of rare. They don't show up that often. But, hey, there's one of those spice beetles I was talking about. Let's see if this allows us to at least get a backpack, which is the part that I personally am concerned about. We also need to go over here and do this. Perfect. All right, so one thing that I need to do is I need to craft a bandage, like right now. I'll craft that up real fast because we're going to need that for what we're going to do. The favor requires a bandage. There's a wounded guy on the beach, and if we heal him on up, we can save our house.
Something you need?
Do you have a backpack or anything that I can borrow, man? I just need something. $25 for a bigger backpack. I think that's a really good idea. Considering in the larger scheme of things, I personally feel like we're in an okay spot as far as equipment goes. We're not in like a great spot, but yeah, let me get a new backpack. I'm going to confirm that transaction. We'll go ahead and we will put this on. So now we've got a much better backpack. Good stuff. The other thing that I'm interested in is getting myself a plank backpack, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that right now. Oh, I got to drink water before I go to bed. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drink some water. We're going to get all filled back up on that front. Once I get the water all good to go, we're going to go back to the house, we're going to rest, and then we're going to resume our adventures, okay? Oh, the other thing that I wanted to do is we didn't run around the village very much. Having played the game quite a bit more at this point, you can actually get a free fishing spear over here on this side. You should always fish at fishing spots if you can, because they do have like random rare loot that will drop out of the fishing spots that can sell for like fat chunks of cash. And so if in the beginning of the game you're feeling like you're strapped for cash a lot of the time, fishing can get you a nice little infusion of 20, 30 silver here and there. Not super frequently, but frequently enough. So right there we didn't actually get it. We only got one fish on that spot, which is a bummer. But it'll do. There's also another fishing spot over here on this side, in case you really wanted to kind of buckle down and see if you could get something with fishing. The worst case scenario is you just like vendor this stuff for the 1 or 2 copper that you get per go, but I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Oh yeah, and there's also this spot over here at the bottom of town. I forgot about this one. So if you go down into this little area right here, you can actually get some pretty badass loot out of this little spot as well. I think there's a free suit of armor in here, I think. So inside the Cierzo storehouse, I suppose, you can find some other free things as well. So there's going to be like little loot spots. Yeah, so like right over here, there's a flint and steel just in case you need to start a fire. We just lost ours. There's a free lantern on this side. And the cool thing about that is that this lantern right here can actually go on your backpack. That way you don't have to carry it, so you can have like a main hand and an offhand. There's also a sleeping roll down here, which would have been just absolutely fantastic if we had had that already. Some free bread. I think there's a pickaxe around here somewhere that we can use to mine ore, if I remember correctly. There's a junk pile that has a free hatchet, which is a decent weapon if you don't have anything. There's some looter armor, which is better than what we're wearing. There's an alchemy recipe for a firestone. So definitely like swing through here. You can actually almost get enough money just from running around town like looting random stuff to pay for the house while you're in the process of doing it. Over here, I think you'll find a free pickaxe. And there should be, I think, maybe a mining node down in here a little bit further. Possibly. I don't know that for certain, but oh, there's bad guys down here. I forgot about the bad guys. So let's put that on because it's better than what we have doing right now. We've got 6 resistances now, a little bit more impact resistance. We've actually got full-on armor, but we're not going to be able to fight any enemies right now. So let me turn off my lantern. You can do that with the V key in case you haven't figured out the hotkey for that. If you need to refuel your lantern, all you got to do is find some oil, and then if you combine the lantern and you combine the oil inside your inventory, you get a recipe to refill the lantern. And there are different models of lantern as well. There are bigger and smaller lanterns that last longer and have a larger light radius, just in case you're worried about that. I don't think there's anything over there, but I'm pretty sure there's some stuff in Town Hall that we can loot too while we kind of get settled. So Town Hall is this little place up on the hill. I would recommend that you like loot this place just to get some money together. If you can afford to buy like a decent shield and a decent weapon at the beginning of the game, we've already got the decent weapon covered, so we don't really need to worry about the shield. But there are lootable things in here, if I remember correctly. There's like loot receptacles. Yeah, there's a chest over here. And the chest has a bright nobleman's attire, a stability potion, and a fire rag. What the fire rag does, if you've ever played Dark Souls before, the fire rag puts an enchantment on your weapon that deals a bunch more extra damage every single time you hit something and has a chance to light them on fire too. There's also frost rags, shock rags, and one or two other things that are pretty useful to have on hand if you don't have them already. We'll fall down this way, and then we're just going to go back to our house and sleep for the night. And that's pretty much the only thing that we have to worry about for right now. Let's go back to the lighthouse, and tomorrow we'll work on getting the favor done so that we don't lose all of our stuff. Because the house is actually one of the only places you can store loot in the early game. It's going to take you a while to get to the point where you get another house where you can store things if you miss this opportunity. So my suggestion would be to strongly consider like holding on to this place if you can. Like, go out of your way to complete the quest if possible. But nap time for right now. We're going to sleep probably 6 hours right there. We'll mend our gear for an hour or two, and I think that should be good enough. Remember to mend your gear. And so repairing in this game is done very, very easily. If you're like me and you played this game for the first time and your gear is breaking on you and you're like, how do I fix it? You got to fix it while you sleep. That's how you get it done. Oh, really? My HP didn't fully restore yet. Yikes. Okay, so we're going to need another hour or two. I mean, it's not going to be enough to fully get us there, but we're going to need full HP. And so I guess we got a little overly wounded. Our permanent wounds are going to take a while to get patched up. That'll do for right now. It's imperfect, but with life, so many things often are. Let's learn all these recipes very rapidly for the Firestone and the Gaberry Jam. We can sell off all this clothing in town, along with the extra bedroll and the extra food and whatnot. I do need to buy... We can sell the hatchet, maybe? Yeah, we'll sell all that, too. We've got some money that we can make right now. We kind of turned a negative into a positive getting captured, but I think it's going to be all right. And then I'll show you where we need to go in order to knock out this favor, because I don't think we're going to be able to get... Well, we could probably get the 150 together, but it's going to be close. We're going to have it by like a hair, because it's day 4 right now. We got to pay this stuff off by day 6. So it's going to be a close one.
Is there something you need?
I would like to sell you some things, my man. I would like to sell you some things. There you go. I'm going to hold it. Oh, it's worth 26. Not bad. That'll actually do. That'll do real nice, pig. That'll do real nice. Okay, so we'll confirm that transaction. We now have 76 silver. I would suggest that we use this to equip ourselves a little bit better. Well, we've got a good mace. I think we also have that extra bedroll, didn't we? Did they not want the bedroll? Maybe they didn't want the bedroll. All right. Well, with the things we have sitting around, let's go over to the blacksmith and see if he's got a shield for us. If he has a shield for us, that'll make our lives a lot easier. Sword and board is actually pretty viable in this game. It, however, looks like he does not have sword and board ready to go. So instead, we can buy a claymore, which is like 2 damage more than the weapon we already have. Oh, no, he does have a shield. Yeah, let me get the round shield then. Confirm that. We're going to take the round shield, and we are going to equip that. And so there we go. We now have a round shield that's going to give us a little bit better resistance to getting hit, swacked, beat, lorded over, all that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and see if we can redeem ourselves over here. Oh, there's a pitchfork, too. Yeah, I'll take that. I like pitchforks. Sure, why not? I can probably sell that for money a little bit later. That lady up there gives you a quest. We're unfortunately not at the point we need to be right now with our Vladimir Putin-looking character in order to do that quest. So we need to go outside and kind of get this done before the end of the day. We can fiddle around a little bit, and we can get into a little bit of trouble, but not a lot of bit of trouble. So keep that in mind. All right. So where we want to go is we want to veer off the path sharply to the right as we get outside of town here. I'm going to gather these good berries just in the off chance that we get ochre spice beetles, because ochre spice beetles are worth like a disproportionate amount of money for how easy they are to get. They're worth like 4 silver a piece, and if you can get like 5 or 6 of them every time you leave town in the beginning, it can actually help you fully equip yourself with like plate mail and stuff over the long term. And so like if you're playing the game to win, Ochre spice beetles and rock beetles are both really, really good for getting your funds up if you haven't found any other ways to do it. Like, if you can get 30 or 40 silver every time you go back to town, that adds up. And eventually you'll have like 300, 400 silver, and you can trade that for like a full suit of plate, you know, to get yourself settled on in for the early game and make it so that you can eat a hit straight to the jaw and not be too completely and totally foobarred. Let's head this way. Down this path, there's going to be a beach. A fun factoid, that storeroom that we went into, that also connects down to this beach if you're trying to get there a little bit faster. But there are monsters on the back end of it that you're going to have to clear out, so watch out. They do hit pretty hard for this point in the game. They're not that bad for later. Like, later on, you'll be able to two-shot those guys. But for right now, they'll give as good as they get. I think there's a treasure chest over here, too, and I'm not past that point in the game where I'm willing to turn down treasure. Hey, Ogre Spice Beetle, how do you like the smell of that 5 copper? All right, this over here, we've got bullets right there. We've got some scrap, and we've got some bandages. Fantastic. That looks good. I'm actually going to hotkey these. I'm going to put these on my R key for right now so that I can heal if I need to. In the heat of the moment, telling me what you hurt me. All right, let's head down the hill and see if we can get this done. And we're going to have to cut hard right over here, I think, too. Oh, there's a wolf. There's 2 wolves. That's not good. Let's avoid them for right now. I'm not trying to get into that kind of struggle. Like, I'm okay with fighting wolves. Oh, they're kind of in the way. Maybe I can pull one of them. Well, this is going to get a little sketchy. This is going to be imperfect. Unless I can just sneak around behind them. Okay, good. Good. I'll take that. We'll clear those out later, but for right now, that's a threat that I'm focused. I'm on a mission right now. I know what I want to do and where I want to do it at. You see that wreckage on the beach right there? That is from our ship crashing, and there'll be a little dude in the middle of that wreckage, and we'll be able to use a bandage on him. If we use the bandage on him, he'll give us a city favor that we can turn in order to save ourselves 150 bucks. Got a looter mask right there, a stability potion, a bolt rag, and a fanged trident. Oh my good sweet Lord baby Jesus, what's going on over here? Oh, they're fighting. Okay, so they're kind of like doing their thing. If I can get down this way, safer. Fall damage in this game is not like super severe. So if you end up falling, don't freak out about it. But we got to sneak past that guy right there, unless he's aggroed on us right now. I don't think he is. I think he was trying to fight with that bird over there. But there's going to be a guy right here. And if we can talk to him and we can get him healed up, we'll be all right. So let's sneak around the back, avoid that giant mantis shrimp over there. And this dude...
I can't move. A pistol shrimp got me.
I think it tore a hole in my gut. Help, please, before it comes back. All right, we'll give him a bandage. You can feel it working.
Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm not going to die here. Thanks a bunch.
Perfecto. It's huge, Angles. Thank you 1,000,000 times over. I seriously owe you one. I'll talk to Aunt Rissa and make sure you get a full tribal favor for this.
Ow. Don't think I'm fit to run back home just yet.
Think I'll go find a safe place to let the medicine do its thing, then go home the second I'm able. There you go. All right, get out of here, man. It's actually super easy to get the tribal favor if you really need it. But we definitely want to stay away from those dudes, the pistol shrimps or whatever the hell they're called. They hurt. They are quite stingy, although this might be a good opportunity for us to fish. Let's walk down the beach real fast and see what we can find. Since that guy got kited away by the bird, I think we should be okay. This kelp right here, you can use this to make a tea that gets rid of colds, I think. That doesn't matter right now, but in the winter, it's really, really going to matter because you get sick a lot in the winter, so just be aware. Let's gather these dudes up. Bam, bam, bomb. We got a larval egg. I think that's worth 5 or 6 silver, so that'll be good. But really, we need to kind of work our way back to town and turn this tribal writ in so that we can get away with not having to spend 150 bucks in order to get our tribal status back. But let's go to Cierzo's storage real fast. I don't think we'll be able to get back up, but we may be able to fight some things down here and get a couple of items to make our lives a little bit easier. Oh, no, that's like a full-on fall down. Never mind, we can't do that. We all fall down. Never mind. That was stupid. We're not going to do that. I changed my mind. All right, bad news, though. We got 2 wolves over here that are directly, like, in the way of the place that we're trying to go. This is going to be a really messed up fight. I can't guarantee that this is going to go very well. Yeah, get your weapon out, man. We're fighting right now. We're fighting. The way that I fight wolves is I just circle them, and eventually they'll lunge for you, and they'll miss, and you might be able to get a love tap or two off. I think that one's in offensive mode, though. Against 2 of them, this gets a little complicated. Dodge away. Try to stay away. We're going to kind of get love taps in where we can. Oh, that hurt me. Okay, that sucks. Wasn't expecting that to deal damage, but okay. Dodge away. Oh, no. We may have to run for it. If we get wounded much more, we may have to run for it. Okay, we got away. All right, all right, all right. He missed right there. That's good. Stay mobile. Stay mobile. Stay in it to win it. That's all we need. If I can get rid of one of these guys, we'll be okay. It's just the 2 of them that I don't want to deal with. I do have bandages, but I don't think that's going to be a valid option for right now. I'm really trying not to get love tapped here. We got like 1 more hit left in our vitality. And frankly, I'd rather not risk it. All right, he's down. This dude, we can just straight fight now. All right, what you got for me? Like, 1v1s in this game are not difficult. It's like the 2v1s and the 3v1s that get super sketchy and just, like, are not super plausible a lot of the time. We'll grab this hyena loot real fast, and we made it through that one. Surprisingly enough, I'm going to band-aid up real quick because we're hurt. We're not feeling too good. The band-aid's not even going to give us a quarter of our health back, though. Fair warning. It's just not that good of a band-aid. It'll heal you for about 30 seconds, but it's not going to carry forever. If you're looking for long-term healing, your best bet is to go with food or cooked meat or something like that. If you can make yourself like a survival ration, or you can make yourself like a fish stew or something along those lines, that tends to work out a little bit better for healing like your entire health bar, although it will do it slower than bandages. Bandages last 30 seconds, but they heal pretty fast, whereas food, that heals you for like 5 minutes, but it heals a lot slower. Yeah, half health's definitely much more manageable than where we're at right now. We got to take out a bandit, though. I like that we got a free weapon from that quest, though. That's really, I'm sorry, from getting captured by the bandits, we ended up with a free weapon, which was a major come-up. Getting upgraded from 10 damage up to 22 this early in the game is going to help out a lot. And then once we get the upgrade that allows us to go from like 22 to like 32, that's when we're just going to start steamrolling this map, and like nothing's going to be able to withstand our righteous flurry. All right, let's unload all the loot we picked up along the way,
friend.
just to make sure we don't end up overburdened. The looter's hood is better than the hat we have on, I think. I don't know, I'll have to check. We've got predator bones right there. Those are pretty useful. You might want to consider not getting rid of those, but like there's a bunch of stuff in here we can unload for a little bit of money. We got 4 bullets right there, so we got $24 coming in. It's not a lot, but it's better than what we had before. Eventually, we'll be ready that we can storm the gates of that bandit place and get all of our loot back. That gives 4 resistance, and it gets hot weather defense. This gives cold weather defense, so I'm going to put that on for right now. I may store that hat for later. Seasons do change in this game, and when they change, you will have to change like your clothing loadout. Otherwise, you'll start freezing to death like really, really fast, and getting colds and bad things will happen. Let's go turn in this writ to the... I think she's the Chamber Lady, I think is her title. Let's go turn this into the Chamber Lady, and then we'll be able to deal with a lot of the other little storyline things that are around town. Maybe not in this episode, but maybe the next one. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you wanted a more in-depth playthrough, definitely check out twitch.tv/SplatterCatGaming. I'm playing this game almost exclusively. I'm still not off this map after playing for like 20 hours, because like I'm a completionist and I have to get everything. But the game is pretty big. This game surprised the hell out of me. I tried to be cynical about it. And, like, you know, I tried not to like it, but the game won me over, all right? I like the game a lot.
Greetings. How you have a way to make that payment? Show me. And on time, too. I'm impressed.
You've proven you can be an excellent asset to the tribe when you put your mind to it.
Well done. Ciezo thanks you for your great deed. Oliel and Izan are leaving Ciezo.
Okay, I should talk with them before they go.
Oliel is leaving to go join the holy mission of Elat.
Nothing I could say would convince her to stay.
As will we all.
I don't suppose you could convince her to stay. She's my only daughter, set to inherit the clan when I join the ancestors. But no, I don't think you'd be able to convince her. Her mind is made up. And Zan, why is he leaving? He can't be ready for another expedition already.
A blood price has been declared upon his bloodline.
So, listen, the shipwreck that killed so many of our people and nearly took your life was the fault of Izan's brother, Roland. Why am I not surprised?
This is troubling.
Roland always did have his head in the clouds, but to show such negligence, he has to be held accountable. 12 people are dead because of his actions.
Well then.
Izan bears the responsibility as well. As captain, he should have known better than to approach the bay when the lighthouse was not lit. This tragedy could have been avoided if either of them had used their heads.
This is unacceptable.
Roland accepts the consequences of his actions, but Izan refuses. He has chosen to exile himself from Cierzo rather than do his duty to the tribe and bear the blood price. Well, 2 friends in one day.
This is the way things have to be. Come back once you've said your goodbyes to them.
Once we're done, we're going to discuss your future here in Cierzo, now that you can handle the world outside. Okay, well that's it for me, and I'm in Splattercat. We got Outward going on right now. This was a hell of an adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This game is really, really good. If you're into open world RPGs, you should definitely check it out. If you liked Ultima or Gothic or, any of those games, this is one of those games that I think is really going to wiggle your jimmy. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping on in, and hi to everybody.